So we basically associate or congregate with like-minded people. So if you run a group and everybody says, this is such a great group and it's such great information, you need to join, they will bring other people like them to your group. How cool is that? Just because you create the right environment, it's trusted, it's safe, and it's respected inside of LinkedIn. All right, let's move along here. Now you've got to move the dialogue out to the real world. And I'm going to talk about when to do this and how to do this. But if you remain inside of LinkedIn, in most cases, it's just a whole bunch of social without any selling. It's just conversations. Conversations don't make you any money, right? So you have to know when the time is right, and then you have to segue or transition them very smoothly and softly out to the real world. And I'm going to show you again how I do that, and it's so simple. It was one of those, moments when you finally figure it out. It was so simple, I'd overlooked it all this time. We have limited time for questions. We will have a little bit later on, and of course I'm here all day. All right? Okay, so how do you make your profile a prospecting magnet? Because everything happens based on your profile. It's your brand, it's you, it's your face to the world. And when anybody engages with you, they're going to engage with you based on your profile, because they're going to go probably take a look at it and read the information, right? They want to know who they're reaching out to or who is reaching out to them. Who's this person that wants to connect with me? They'll often go and look at your profile. So your profile has to accomplish a lot of things. It has to brand you. It has to promote you. It has to position you as a go-to expert in your market, all while talking to their pain. Has anybody ever heard of WIIFM? W-I-I-F-M. You know what WIIFM is? What's in it for me? When you search the internet, do you care when you click on a company's website what's in it for them? You're looking for a solution, right? You're saying, hey, I'm cruising the internet and I want to find information or a solution or something that I want to buy. It's not about the company, it's about the visitor. So your profile is not a resume. It's not, you're not, unless you are looking for a job, of course, then it's a different case. But if you're a sales professional, if you're an entrepreneur, your profile is meant to reach out and grab them. It's meant to reach out and say, I get you. I understand your pain. I can help you. But not in a salesy, cheesy fashion. No, tastefully done. I'm going to show you examples of how that's done today. So we call it making it a prospect magnet. A prospect magnet means not only does it encourage them initially to look at your profile, but it compels them or encourages them to reach out to you at that point, if you do it correctly. So there's a huge, huge difference between a resume-style LinkedIn profile and a sales or entrepreneur-styled LinkedIn profile. Completely different. And there's all kinds of resume mills out there. Some do a great job. You know, a few $100s, they'll do your resume, put it up on LinkedIn, and make you look great. But it's not, if you're a business person, going to get your business. Because that's what I was doing, folks. I was doing the resume. I was reciting my, I did this, and I took this, and I've accomplished this, and I worked here. And people don't care. They really don't. All they care is, are you a professional? Do you know what you're talking about, and can you help me? That's what they care about. When I learned that and I changed my message, I changed my approach, not about me, but about them, that's when LinkedIn lit up for me. Changed everything for me on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn, your profile actually begins first with your target keywords. And there's a reason for that. Now, targeted keywords are what a visitor or a searcher would enter into LinkedIn or into Google, Yahoo, or Bing to find somebody in your profession. So if you're thinking to yourself, how would somebody find somebody on the internet like me, what I do? That's a good indication of what your keyword may be. Now, keyword research is a whole thing in itself. When we build a profile for people, we do in-depth keyword research to make sure we're using the right keywords. But there's all kinds of things on the internet you can, for free, that'll teach you how to find keywords. But once you find your keywords, why is that so important? Why is that the first step of building a profile?
Robotics.
Excuse me?
Because of robotics.
Ah, yes, sir. He's got it. Because of bots. Search bots. You see, there's two things you're doing on LinkedIn. One, you're playing the internet game, the popularity game. You're saying, hey, pick me, choose me, I'm the one. I got the content for your searcher. It's me, I'm right here. And then you're also playing the LinkedIn visitor game. Visitor, I'm the one you're looking for. I can help you. I understand you. So I think of the internet as a visual as this massive highway. And all these people in little cars on the highway, and they're looking for a destination, but they don't know where to get off the highway unless there's a signpost. Our keyword's a signpost. And if we're driving along looking for CPA, and all of a sudden it says CPA and it's blinking, we pull off to that CPA. So we're playing a popularity game with Google, Yahoo, and Bing by letting them know that we have relevant information based on this keyword or keywords. So choosing your keywords is very important. Now, what I want to do, again, for a lot of people who haven't dove into this, I want to show you how LinkedIn can help shortcut the process. Because yes, you can go to Google, you can type in a keyword on the search bar, and then it drops down suggestions underneath, right? And take a screenshot of that, screenshot of suggestions at the bottom. You can do keyword research, it's not hard. But sometimes it's easier to let LinkedIn do it for you. Because on LinkedIn, aren't you in competition with everybody else in your profession? Right. So how are they getting found? Well, how about letting LinkedIn help you figure out how they got found? Did you know that you can go out and review your competitors? Review your competitors is a better term. And see what keywords they're using to get found on LinkedIn. So if you type a search word into LinkedIn up in the bar, click on it, you're going to have search results come up on the page. Now, oftentimes in those search results, they're going to highlight in yellow your keyword if it's in the headline, right? They're going to say, whoa, keyword right here. Now, it may not be in the headline because they may be using something else or just, I'm a CPA and that's all they put, for example. So you find one that attracts you, you click on it. When you go to that page, every single keyword, that keyword or keyword derivative in a lot of cases, is highlighted in yellow down the page. Isn't that cool? You don't have to go out and figure it out. LinkedIn will say, hey, we picked this person and here's every keyword they used. Now, not only do you want to make a list of those keywords, that saves you a ton of time, doesn't it? Here's something I don't want you to forget. Count how many times keywords are on their page. Because that's called keyword density. If you do not have enough of your keywords on your page, you're not waving hard enough at Google, Yahoo, and Bing. It's me, choose me, or LinkedIn. Now, why do I talk about LinkedIn and Google and Yahoo and Bing in the same breath? Because if you do this right, and you put in your keywords, the formula we're going to teach you today, guess where else you're going to be found except for LinkedIn? Everywhere. Wouldn't it be awesome to go into a new prospect you've met for the first time, maybe just give them a card, you're just setting your pre-appointment, you haven't said much of anything to them, and they go out and they Google you. Have you Googled yourself lately? Yes. Do it if you haven't. Do it if you haven't. Because you need to see what's going on out there with your name and your brand. Because you should be in control of your brand. And if your brand is available as a .com and .net or whatever, grab it. Your name, .com, .net, something. Control your brand. Now, they go out there and they type your name in, and when it pops up as a LinkedIn profile page on page 1 of Google, how much credibility did you just increase with that prospect? They're going, whoa, first page of Google. This is a real person. I can talk to this person. It lets them lower their defenses in a way to have the meeting.